To the Minister of Local Government, does he stand by his statement regarding his Auckland reforms that, in my view, all aspects of the reform process are progressing well?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Mr Speaker, yes, in fact the full quote was that, quote, all aspects of the reform process are progressing well, considering the size and complexity of the task. I'd like to say today, sir, that the reform process is going extremely well, and I'm particularly looking forward to the report back of the Local Government Auckland Law Reform Bill on Monday.
Supplementary, sir. Does he think that the nearly 60% of Aucklanders, according to the Herald's recent poll, who are against him handing over 3/4 of council business to unelected CCOs, will agree that the reforms are progressing well?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Mr Speaker, I'm thinking that a lot of the concerns that Aucklanders have expressed have been heard loud and clear by the Select Committee hearing submissions, and again I think Aucklanders will be pleased with the results of the Select Committee that will be announced on Monday.
Supplementary.
Twyford.
Does he consider it good progress that well over half of Aucklanders believe that his super city will be a worse place to live?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Mr Speaker, what I can say is there was a comment. No, well, commenting about Aucklanders, there was an Aucklander who said that the reforms were well overdue and that the previous government had done nothing. That commentator was Phil Twyford, and I'm actually very pleased that Aucklanders are on board. There is some concern about the change that's occurring, and I'm sure that they will be addressed first on Monday, and then as the changes are progressively announced through to November 1.
Supplementary.
Phil Twyford.
When he thinks he's made good progress, but well over half of Aucklanders, as reported in the New Zealand Herald, believe that he's made a mess of the changes, which viewpoint is more credible?
The Honourable Rodney Hyde.
Mr Speaker, what we're concentrating on is getting a good result, and I'd have to say, for a member who can't actually get a seat from his own colleagues to stand in Auckland, to be suggesting... Sorry? No, I'm just pointing out that if Mr Twyford could get just half of his members in Auckland to support him, he could have a seat.
Order. I've got to point out that kind of answer is going to lead to disorder. What I would say to members asking questions, though, is when they frame their questions, what does the Minister think about certain things, or what does he believe about certain things, it's very difficult to stop a Minister from saying what they think and what they believe, especially and if it's a fairly broad question. And that's the dilemma that members need to think in asking questions. If they invite ministers to say what they think about something, they may not like what the Minister says. That said, I think the Minister's answer was unnecessarily gratuitous and unhelpful. Question number 11, Dr. Russell Norman.